All right. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Train World's Facebook Live. I'm sorry, YouTube Live. I already messed that up already. We've been doing so many shows, but we're here with James Wright, and all you YouTubers already know him. Uh, JLWII200, the huge YouTube um, the train YouTube king, we got to call you. How you doing, James?
Pretty good. Just sitting here in my castle.
There you go. And James has over 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. He is the man, the myth, the legend. Everybody on YouTube knows him. James does the most in-depth YouTube reviews for model trains in the industry, right, James?
I try. There's some people that know more than I do, but I'm trying to catch up.
Well, I think you're in good spirits, and your shows and videos are always amazing. So we appreciate that for you. But
Thanks.
we're here with something special. James and I are actually going to announce, and this is why we wanted to do this live with everyone out there. Um, the We're going to be co-hosting the virtual national train show event, and this is going to be Thursday, July 16th at 7 o'clock p.m. So mark down those calendars. This summer, the national virtual train show event, Thursday, July 16th, 2020 at 7 p.m. And James, you're used to doing these train shows, right?
Yeah, I've got under or over a dozen of them under my belt. I really enjoy just the camaraderie and going to all the shows and seeing all the new products and talking to the manufacturers and picking their brains and talking to all the viewers I see and all the model railroaders. So, like I've said before on a couple of these live streams, you're at a show next to somebody and you know they share the same interest with you, and that's really special.
Yeah, without a doubt. And obviously, with the coronavirus and what's going on, it's a crazy time. And unfortunately, we're not able to, attend these train shows anymore. But we are trying to do something for the whole train community and bring it out there and in a safe manner. And this is why we kind of created this virtual train show. And it's a great way for the manufacturers to be involved, for us to or for James to talk about the trains, for me to bring some comedy relief to the situation, and really just promote the train industry. Now, we have one hell of a lineup. Um, Bachman Trains, Broadway Limited, Intermountain, Kato, Rapido, MTH, Pico, Walters, White River Production, Markland, LGB, Lionel, ESU, Athern. So you got over, and still counting. So over 10 manufacturers are going to be there. We still are waiting on a couple more people. We just started this just so recently, so word's going to start to spread. And we wanted the YouTube crowd to be aware of it and let you guys in, and hopefully you guys could mark down those dates.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time, and it'll just be like visiting the show with the major displays there and a virtual display. And for the manufacturers, having lots of people at their train table, each display basically virtually and at once will be kind of effective way to communicate, and they only have to talk one time.
Yep, without a doubt. Now, James, what is your favorite part about going to a train show?
Oh, I really like the new products and, getting to see where technology is going every year and the new partnerships you see, for example, whether a sound company pairs up with a manufacturer for the first time, or manufacturers offering LEDs for the first time, or sugar cube speakers, or some
Right.
new feature that's never been seen before. The train show for me is kind of like a peek into what's going to happen in the next year. So this national show will basically set the tone for, hey, this is where our hobby's going through 2021. And it's pretty interesting to see because, they're announcing these products in some cases months before they ship them. So, we're going to be seeing some of the things that'll be in our hands the next year. So it's kind of like a cool little time machine.
Yeah, without a doubt. Now, so with this train show, do you see that manufacturers are going to make some huge announcements?
Yeah, they usually focus around three shows: the National, Milwaukee, and Amherst. And the National does get a lot of attention. And there's usually manufacturers planning their releases around the shows. So there's some manufacturers that just go day to day, and they will release things as they're ready, which I think is kind of a lower stress approach for them. But a lot of manufacturers will, plan around these three shows and have this huge unveiling, kind of like I used to do car reviews a long time ago, and they'd have these big
Really?
car, yeah, they used to have
Wow.
these big car unveilings, so yeah, CNET car review, I would ride along with a buddy of mine and take notes. But yeah, it's a lot of that presentation factor that generates the excitement to
Yeah.
order products and see what the new thing coming out is. With cars, it's a new variation of whatever.
Right. Right.
With trains, it's a new train altogether, like first time announced this or first time in this line that. So there's a lot of cool stuff and so much stuff that slips through the cracks. You think I would know everything, doing all these product reviews in terms of what's coming out, and I just don't. Sometimes I'm chasing stuff down online or on eBay because it's been sold out. I didn't even realize it was announced. So it'll be great to have all the manufacturers in one spot, one video showing people what's coming out and what's planned.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I guarantee you, there's going to be some huge splashes in this video. Just tons of manufacturers. They're going to want to promote their products. So we're talking new announcements, new products. They'll give you. I know a lot of people already today asking for when certain items are coming out or if they're delayed. So we're going to go over all of that. Really, they'll give an update on the business. So they'll feature new product, and there's going to be a lot of good stuff impact. And James, I'm sure all of you guys have seen his videos, and he's covered these events before, so he knows what to expect and kind of really has been through this before. So we're really looking forward to having to co-host with him and have his expertise along to really just talk about trains and really have a great time.
Yep, and I look forward to so many announcements and even venturing into some different scales here. So I'll be able to put my 2 cents in on some other scales as well. So I look forward to just what the manufacturers have lined up for us.
Now we were just talking about that on Facebook because we're actually running the gauntlet. We did Instagram Live at first, then we did Facebook Live. Now we're doing YouTube Live. So we're covering all the social media channels. I mixed up the channels on every single one of them after Instagram. So thank God this is at the end of the day. So it's been a long night, but it's going to be interesting. Now on Facebook, you were talking about the different scales that you're going to be start dabbling. So tell us a little what you're going into, James.
Yeah, so I've already have done a little bit of O scale, but mostly in scale and HO scale. HO scale being my main staple. I've already ordered some products in G scale and O scale. The G scale stuff, as we talked about, is MTH. I was at the Rocky Mountain Train Show, and this is just an example of how things get to you and make you want to buy it.
Yeah.
I saw MTH's G scale ST70 ACE, and I was like, I gotta have it. So I've already got G scale track. I just need to get a little more. I've already got a controller, so I'll be getting a G scale. The short-term plan is I may be a model rail rugger and have it down on the carpet. And then long-term, hopefully a garden layout. And then for O scale, I plan on making I think it's O72 is something that can run
Okay.
almost everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very thick board with maybe collapsible legs, and something I can set up that has a little bit of scenery to enjoy some O scale stuff. And I've already got a very good O scale YouTuber out there, so I won't be stepping on his toes too much, but I will be reviewing a few O scale items as I get into the hobby, that aspect of the hobby, O scale, and just kind of give you guys my thoughts on, hey, this is something that's really neat, and here's the pros and cons of O scale. So
Very
it'll
cool.
be a neat journey after being a decade on YouTube to expand into two other scales. And I have reviewed both before, like I said, on YouTube, but never dedicated layouts or dedicated space to those and an increased frequency.
And on most scales or trains, the scales have similar trains, just a different size. So the same philosophy or same kinds of trains are just made in different scales. So it's very interesting, and I'm excited to see your G scale layout. And I hope you still don't get stuck on the rug. I hope you bring it outside. And I do like that the joke, G scale rugger. Or
Yeah, model rail rugger. Yeah,
model rail rugger. And
yeah.
a shout out to Ronnie Dobbs for his 10th anniversary. You got married on the Napa Valley uh, wine train, so that's pretty wild. So
Oh, that is cool. I've been on that train. That's awesome.
yeah, beautiful train, pretty cool. And yes, LGB, I believe, is coming out with them if they haven't already. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but yeah, you got a couple of G scale guys in here for you, James. So
That's
um,
good.
yep, make sure you sign up to his channel if you're not signed up already. He has the largest model train YouTube, over 50,000 subscribers. Does some great videos, great work. So make sure you subscribe. Um, yeah, and anything else you want to chime in, James? Or
No, I'm in the process of moving, so I've got videos pre-recorded through July, and then I'll be bringing you guys along with me on a video where I move half of my collection down there, and then there'll be a slow roll into home searching because I haven't had any luck up to this point. And then, so you'll see probably two different backgrounds, one temporary after this one, and then the next after that should be hopefully my forever home. The only way I plan on leaving that is if it's on a stretcher on the way to the ER or something with my last breaths. Um, so I'm, military, tired of moving. So hopefully just a couple more moves and we'll be done with that.
very cool, very cool. And just so if I didn't mention it before, this national virtual train show is going to be a Facebook Live on Thursday, July 16th, 7 p.m. But don't fret, you YouTubers out there, because James Wright will have you covered. He's going to slice and dice and do his best YouTube mixing and post it to his channel. And we'll also post the video on our channel as well. So he's going to give you all his coverage on his channel as well. So we're going to have pretty much everyone covered, James.
Yeah, I'm gonna take little segments of everything Ken says and make him sing something by the time I'm done slicing and dicing. He'll rap something for you.
Well, can't say that. I'm really not excited for that. But I think we'll have a great show. I'm really looking forward to it. So one more time, and make sure you you log in and click interested or going to the event on Facebook. This way you have a reminder and you'll know on YouTube when James posts it. And again, the National Virtual Train Show event, Thursday, July 16th, 2020, 7 p.m. We're the only game in town, James.
Yep, I'm planning on bringing it to you guys and bringing it to you strong with a lot of different manufacturers. We'll see if some other people and companies jump on board after that, after our list of companies announced today. But everybody is welcome and we look forward to seeing everybody.
Yep. And we thank you guys out there. We appreciate it. James, you keep on rugging. And thank you, YouTube. We really appreciate everyone joining. And again, don't forget the date. And we look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.